Hi guys, my name is Shad KJ's World Champion and also head coach at Ace MMA and South Shields. In this video, I'm going to go over a boxing fundamental of stepping and punching that I think every fighter should know. So stepping and punching, right? So what you're trying to do is whenever you throw your lead hand, you're trying to step with your lead leg. So if I throw a jab, it'll be a jab. When I throw my rear hand, I step with my rear leg. Yeah, and when I throw the follow punch, so if it's like a hook with my front hand, I step with my front leg. When you're throwing hooks, you're trying to make sure you're rotating your hips a little bit, and you're trying to still land the foot as the punch lands on the target. You can do this going forward. So for this demo, I'm going to do a 1-2 hook going forward, jab, cross, hook, and then you can also do this going backwards. So for this, I'm going to do a cross, hook, cross. So I'm going to go cross, hook, cross. Now when you're going backwards, it's important not to lean too far forward as you throw. You don't want to break your posture. You're trying to time them as they're coming into you. So you're stepping back, cross, stepping back with a bit of rotation, hook, stepping back, cross, and finishing back in your fight stance. When you do this in sparring, you don't always throw it in the same manner, but this type of drilling this way will strengthen your feet and build a lot of muscle memory and coordination between your feet and your hands. So now I'm going to about Naim. Naim's an amateur fighter, one of the best in the world. This is Naim. He's one of my pad men, a young upcoming coach and fighter. So I'm going to do a 1-2 hook going forward, and then after that we'll go over the cross hook cross going backwards. So 1-2 hook going forward. So now I'm going to demonstrate the cross hook cross going backwards. As I extend my back leg, I'm going to try and time my back hand to land on the target. So it looks like this. So cross. And then this time I'm going to rotate my hips for my hook going back. So you pull it back into like a neutral stance. So my foot is almost in a neutral stance. And then I throw the cross. Boom. And then I'm back into my fight stance. You're trying to time the pad as it comes in. When you do this, you don't want to make your steps too big, and too ploddy. You want to make them relatively small, but they want to be quite strong. You want to make sure you put enough force through the floor when you do this, so you have balance between every single step. Once you've got the hang of that, then you can start trying to challenge yourself a little bit further by doing forehand and backward combinations. For this drill, I'm going to do a 1-2 hook going forward, cross hook cross going backwards, and I'm going to try to make sure I'm really focused on my feet, making sure they step with every single punch. While you're doing this, try not to forget all the other basics of your hands coming back to your head, and things like breathing when you're punching. One of the little detail when you're changing direction is to remember to do a little reset step. So when I go 1-2 hook coming forward, I do a little step to reset my stance so I can then go on my back foot. Same with going forward, I do a little reset with my back leg so I can push off it. And I do a little reset with my front leg so I can then throw a cross, hook, cross. The little details are what's important to make sure you try to remember, because that's often the reason why you'll be slightly off balance or you won't have that little bit more power in your shots that you should do. So now I'll just do a little bit of a demo with Naim here, where I'll just be throwing any kind of combination that he calls. If he says forward, I'll go forward with it. If he says back, I'll go back with it. And I'm going to try to focus on trying to step with each punch that I throw. What's important is that I don't rush this. I've got to make sure my feet is in position before I start each combination. Let's go. So there you have it, guys, just basic boxing fundamentals, stepping when you're punching. It's a concept, again, I think slightly overlooked. It's a really important footwork detail of punching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section and I'll have a read of them. But in the meantime, keep training.